Hey, good morning, everybody. Today, I promised that we would talk about what is enough. What is enough for you? Oh, on that, I took a deep breath because what came through immediately was what is enough for you versus what is enough the way our world tells us we are to have this, that, and whatever. And that is spoken to from an emotional, mental, spiritual, mind level. Okay, we're talking about what is enough outside of us. We're talking about what is enough inside of us. And before I start, I want to thank everybody who responded to the invitation to ask a question before, I went live this morning. So yay you for asking, and I will touch on all of the issues as I can in the 6 to 8 minutes that I am here. But thanks. It was lovely to have you want to be part of the discussion, because that's what I invite in. I love having you part of our discussion. All right. So what is enough? So somebody asked me, what is enough when I think I want this, but I really want this, and I'm afraid that if I get this, then I'm going to want that. And we go around in this process so often. And it keeps people stuck. I know it kept me stuck for years. What is enough? What is enough really doesn't have anything to do with this or that. It has to do with this. It has to do with the alignment of who you are, and internally you have a barometer of what is enough. So I'm just going to take so much of this and so much of that. And beyond that is absolutely not doable for me on a deeper soul gut level. All right? A lot of us put up with a lot of stuff, and we say, all right, we'll take a little more, But our gut knows it is absolutely way beyond what we ever said that we would really accept. So what is enough? And how do we balance that? Because as I've heard from the people who've asked questions, and I know for my own path of inquiry, I say, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is enough. This is all I want. I want to be in a peaceful, loving, esoteric relationship. Okay, is that enough? Well, on the other hand, I want somebody who's playful and easy and free and wants to be totally engaged. Well, you know what? Both sides, they're two sides of a paradigm here. So what part of it is enough? Somebody wrote and said, well, I have this wonderful relationship, and 80% of the time it's really great, and 20% of the time it's terrible. And that's not enough. So that 80% is not enough because the 20% is so painful and devastating. And where do we draw the balance? Somebody else said, well, I want this, and then I'll have everything I ever wanted. This is enough for me. I don't need to have all the other things that life tells me I am to have. And yet when he got it, he realized, wow, it's not enough for me. I do want more because I want this piece and that piece. So it's a terrific exploration, an internal exploration of what really is enough in here. What's enough inside of me? I do believe, and this is my belief, okay? This is my belief, that when we are filled up inside of ourselves, we will have enough inside that we will have more discernment on who comes into our life, what comes into our life, how it comes into our life, and our, I want to say acceptability, but in that, I mean acceptability from the heart. All right, it's not about, well, this is acceptable to me because I have this agenda that I have to have. It's acceptable to me in here because I know my soul, my heart could only handle this. So what is enough? And what does enough mean to you? And when you define that for yourself, the rest will be defined. So another person that offered a question, and it had to do with the am I enough? And so the whole piece of am I enough is it enough? When we know that I am enough, we also have more discernment and understanding what is enough. What is enough for me? So close your eyes a minute, go deep. Let's do a moment here. With that alone, what is enough for me? And as I said that, I'm not gonna interfere. So go deep. Go deep with that thought. What is enough for me? All right. What came to me when I said I invited you guys to go deep, I thought about the first line of my book, which is having the courage to love yourself enough. Enough. And I debated that. After it was written, the book is out, I've thought about it the last couple of years. Why did I write enough? And not, do you have the courage, courage to love yourself, period. And in deeper exploration of that, what hit me was that the word enough is a starting point. It's the point of acknowledgement where you say, yes, I love myself enough to take this step. I love myself enough to open this doorway. I love myself enough to know what enough looks like, and then I can move on with my life. Enough to me, and again to me, and I'd love to hear your piece, is almost the doorway opening. It's just this, so I can see this. And as I said that, I extended my hand from here to there. So it's the expansiveness of there that I'm speaking to. So what is enough is a starting point, could be an ending point, but I guarantee the point it will be is the point of alignment for you. In order for you to set a barometer, for you to sort of set up the stage for everything else. So whatever came up for you and what is enough, really play with that, have fun with that, explore that, enjoy that. Say, wow, what a great place to start, a grounding point for me, to look at the things in my life that I have, as well as look at the things in my heart that I have and I truly, truly want. Okay? So what is enough? Great. I invite your conversation. I see that the sun is getting in the way now. So guess what? This is enough. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Enjoy the conversation.